Everyone has a hero in their lives that they admire and they look up to and try to imitate in some way. Whether it's a parent, a friend, a athlete, a celebrity, or a fictional character, that's just part of being human. My dad has overcome every obstacle in his life and has achieved all his goals through hard work and dedication, which is why I commit to living my life the same way he has. For my whole life, I thought that everything that my dad did was just kind of part of the job description of being a dad. But it wasn't really until I started realizing who he really was as a person and all the challenges that he's had to overcome that I realized that I wanted to be like him. So I like to start by sharing his background story with you guys. So for those of you that don't know, my dad was born in Mexico in a small pueblo, which they tend to call a ranch where we're from. And at a very young age, he was working the fields and raising livestock with 6 brothers and 3 sisters. And so education where they're from, or really where my dad's from, isn't valued as important. So what they do over there is that the men are trained, you could say they're trained to be farmers, and the women are trained to be housewives. What that meant for my dad was that his education ended when he was in the 5th grade. And so, for him, that was like something that he never really had a chance of doing. Anyways, as he got older, my grandfather helped him obtain his U.S. residency, and so he came into the United States and started working at various landscape companies until he stuck with one, because that's really the only type of work he could get. And so 8 years later, or 8 years ago, he left that company and started his own landscape business. And so when he first started, his English was terrible. He didn't know how to speak, he didn't know how to write, he didn't know how to read. But by speaking to the clients, by reading the emails they sent him, by reading the text messages they sent him, he started to learn. And so to this day, or by now, he's able to do all those things. And so that's really his backstory. And what I like to say now is that my dad has always been a great mentor to me. I just never realized it, because he's never really been direct with me. You could say he's very low-key about his feelings. Anyways, I'm really inspired by the way he raised me and my brothers. At very young ages, he put us to work, and I'm truthfully grateful for that. I view him as, you could say, a coach who pushes a person to be a better person or a better athlete through the use of tough love. That's really how he is with us. Anyways, I'm inspired by his sheer will to keep pushing forward in life, and I'm inspired by the fact that he's accomplished so many milestones that people at his pueblo could have never really dreamed of doing. For example, he came to the United States. He's a U.S. citizen. He learned how to read, write, and speak English. He started his own landscape business, and above all, he's able to put his 3 children through school and get the education that he never really had the chance to. And for me, that's very, very inspiring to be able to know that he's done all of these things. And so the next thing I really want to talk about is how he's taught me, he's inspired me to be able to live my life the way I want to. He's taught me the concept that life is what you make it, and that nothing in this world is ever given. He's taught me the idea that it's better to try than to regret later on in life. And so for me, all these life lessons are really, really important, and it's one of the reasons that I view him as my hero. To conclude on this speech, I think that I'm glad that I'm able to speak to you guys about my dad. I'm glad to be able to share who my hero is and to honor my dad as my hero, because that's what he really is to me. He's a hero, and I hope that just like he did in his life to accomplish all his life goals, I hope that I'm able to do the same thing. And as I said before, everyone has a hero. everyone's hero, inspires them to be who they are and to have their goals and their ways. And so I'm very glad and very fortunate that the hero that I have has, you know, given me the right tools to succeed in life, no matter what I choose to do with that life. Thank you.